Hello and welcome to episode 3 of my Factorio mini-series. Now somebody's told me in the comments that between episode 1 and episode 2 the volume increased a lot. I do apologise for that. I had some people around on the Friday night and we were messing around, sticking in speakers and blasting music through my PC. So that explains why things were balked. It's taken me a little while. I think it's probably a better volume now. I don't know. Let me know. I'm going to record anyway. Hopefully it's recording my voice. Even if it is okay and you don't like the sound of my voice, you can always turn me down to nothing and just watch just like a silent movie, I suppose. Right, on today's episode I need to finish this smelting column and actually explain myself properly, because last episode I also had a brain fart and I just gave up on trying to explain myself almost mid-sentence. So we'll do it today. Let me just go get some more belts and things. A few of these. Oh. Maybe press Alt again. I have to press Alt F9 to start my recording. Whenever I press Alt, it obviously changes the settings, so I can't see what's in the machines anymore, as I explained at the beginning. So let's grab this. Grab this. Got to sort of remember where I am. Grab some more bullets. That's okay. Let's just put some more there. And we're doing bullets. Okay. Right. Take this. Take that. Take a bit more of this. Feed these. Right. Get on with the explanation. So this setup puts the iron on one side and get the coal on the other side. And the setup consists of sort of sections of 6 furnaces like this. We'll do this. So you have the what am I doing? See, I can't concentrate. It's really hard to talk and concentrate at the same time. Right, here we go. So that's the 6 furnaces. A good technique is you can kind of drag this. That's what speedrunners use. Right, so it's 3 poles on the inside of the first set, and then 3 poles on the inside the second set, and that will power the whole thing, and then you can just repeat this as many times as you like, the maximum being 4, which I will explain once I get the coal down. Or maybe I'll try to explain it while I'm walking. So a yellow belt, as I did say, was the only thing I did say last episode. So a yellow belt can transport 15 items per second. That'd be the belt completely full. Ideally what you want is a belt full of iron coming out, iron plate coming out the other side. Look at these trees. Now iron ore turns into iron plate on a 1-to-1 ratio, so that's easy to think about. You can do this on the map. Sorry, I changed subject. So if you hold shift, you can kind of ghost things down, and you can see, without actually building it, where the line is. Oh, I've gone straight through the pole. Let's just make a little curve. Oops. Just to be funny. Right. Oh, more trees in the way. Right, so yeah, iron ore turns into iron on 1-to-1 ratio, so that's fine. The miners take 2 seconds to mine an ore, so you need double as many miners. So you need 30 miners to completely fill a belt once it's running. I'm hoping to get more than 30 out of this iron. I'd like more than one belt, like 1 and a bit. Be nice. So then you've got the ore coming in, and the smelters take 3.2 seconds to smelt. So you would need 48 smelters, 24 per side, to make a full belt iron plate coming out the other side. The only reason I'm only doing 12 is because there's an upgrade which we'll get fairly soon. Here it is, advanced material processing, and that will double the speed of the smelters, so I can get away with just a half length. At my starting base, I don't need. You can upgrade the belts later on, so you have a 48 advanced ones and red belts, so it'll be transported twice as quick. But we won't be getting that. I tend not to use red belts in my little bases. I think that's sort of more if you go for like a mega base, really, which is way past the end of the base game. Right, so that's smelt out. It's only working one side because I've put that facing the wrong way. Good. Right, so there we go. We've got plenty of iron coming out now. So I need to put more of these on, more of the miners. So let's make 10. I don't want to completely block my queue. Oh, we've got loads of iron now. Loads of resources. We can dismantle this now. We'll move this so we don't have to hand feed it. Let's just go next to the smelting column. Same with the bullets. Get rid of that. I didn't do that one, did I? Oh, we need to research something. At this point, shooting speed, and then we'll just go 1, 2. We'll just make our way through each of these in no particular order until we've exhausted all of our abilities in the single red science pack, and then we'll destroy this machine. Some coal. We'll also be moving the walls fairly soon. How many have I got there? You know what, I'm just going to demolish it now. And I think I said this or did I? This initial base, its lifespan is only as long as these resource patches are there for, and the whole thing for me would be destroyed, and I'd make a much bigger base somewhere else, like a more permanent base, and just bring all the resources to that permanent base. Okay, let's see how our radars are doing. There we go. We've expanded past the pollution cloud now, so it's only these two little bases. Hopefully we can get the car before we reach there, and then we can go destroy those. If not, we'll just go find some other bases to roll over. Sorry, I've got coughs today. Right, so we've got our smelters, mining drills. 2 there, biggie. Alright, so we need to make more of these, and we can control copy paste Factorio just like in Windows, and we'll take this smelter setup and we'll imagine one more for what will be steel, then we'll have copper, and we'll have stone down the bottom here. How many are we going to need for this? What is it? 12 each? 12, 24, 36. Is that right? I think I've just done that right. So, I'll just bash these. Oh, I need a bit more actually. I haven't got enough. I haven't got enough stone. We'll just concentrate on the ones I need at the moment. So, copper, we're only going to make a 6 long. And stone 6 long. Do copper next. do need to make a lot of these. And we better set up the machines I tore down as well, actually. Let's do that. Okay. Oops. So, we'll have this. Put that in the right place. This will be the bullets, and this will be our gear, belts again. Belts actually come out two at a time. That's what we'll do. Now, I was thinking about this, and people probably see me constantly coming down here and selecting things. You can do it by hand by pressing 1, 2, 3, and you can also scroll these with X. I just don't do it. I don't know why. I know it's inefficient and slow of me to just click on everything. It's just the way I play. So don't get annoyed by it. I do know how to do it. I just don't do it. Probably tear down some of this stuff. Just in a second. Just keep it going. Actually, I've got loads. I will tear it down when I put these on. Mine is on. Oh, not those. Why do I keep selecting those? Right. So, somewhere around there would be. I can't place it there. There's no. Oh, there is all there. Ah, yes, I can. You can't place these unless there's ore to place them on. Sometimes you have to sort of work out where the start would be, and then sort of count along until you can put them down. I can put them there. Let's do 6. And now I've got so many resources. I would start building things that I'll need in advance. I tend to like having 20 of all my inserters, 20 of these two. So it just means you're always crafting something. You're not wasting any time. Okay, so I just... No, I did... Oh. It's the wrong spacing. So where I put my power poles before was where I was trying to get my spacing correct. So I think... do like that. So we'll have to go the other way to begin with, and we'll go 2 there as well. So this will be a belt, and that will be another belt. Let's go grab our belts. Let's see how well this is working. 312 belts. Things are speeding up now. Did I grab that yet? 48. Right, let's get back to it. And with sort of correct inventory management now, you'll have what you need when you need it. So right now I'm not crafting anything again, so let's just make a few more of those, some more of these. I've got plenty of those at the moment. Again, a little technique for I feel like I'm really going to regret that. Was that enough? So I need to get stone down, so stone could go right there in the last gap. Put some of these on. So that one's already run out. Build some more. Right, so I should be able to just get this pole, drag it, be perfect. Alright, so that's copper coming out. Let's get rid of this. Drag this down. I still feel there's something in the back of my mind still telling me that that's... Oh, there we go. And that's wrong as well. I knew there was something coming up that would bother me. Let the spaghetti begin. Don't worry about spaghetti. It happens. Unless you've got a perfect plan, that's spaghetti happens. I don't mind a little bit of spaghetti. That's kind of my style. Especially my main base will be quite organised for a long time, and then only at the very end will it start getting a little bit spaghetti. I don't need that there, fellow. You can stack on everything. Now, if you've got blueprints down like this, if you drag your power poles, they'll only place where you've put them on the blueprints, which is super handy. And you can just press Q to select all the items that you make up your blueprint, so you don't have to go select them anymore. What's happening there? Why has that got 4 on? I think I've forgotten to time this episode. I have no idea how long this one's going. It's going to be a random length episode then. Let's get the power down. Let's put these ones on. Boom, boom. Right, that should work. So we'll have some copper coming out. You don't need to put it in a chest because these furnaces will store the copper as well. Make the stone. I don't know. I'm going to guess we've been on for about 15 minutes. I'll give myself 15 more minutes. How many? We're going to need more of those. Some more of those. Let's get this. So this is going to be the stone, and the way the stone works, I think I can't remember the numbers to be honest, but I think you need half as many furnaces. I think the stone, it takes more stone to make the bricks, so it only needs to be half as long. So this little 6 setup, once I've upgraded it to the next furnaces, would actually last me until the end of the game. Right, oh, this bullet's finished. Right, let's just go through from left to right, these last few things. Some of these will be super, look how quick this is going to be. What am I thinking? I need some more miners probably. Where am I going? To the stone. Right. It's annoying that the coal's gone straight over it, but I'll let that slide for now. I could move it, but do I really need that much stone? Probably not. Let's go here. I can always jump. In fact, I think I'll jump the car. Sort of. There we go. Whatever. I made a big I made a bit of a pig's ear out of that one. What? But it works. More belts required. I blasted through those quickly. And then power's over the halfway point, so let's build some more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. I built one too many of those. I'm going to cancel that. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, spouts. Let's get this down to the smelter. If I get this aimed correctly. So we're not. We're going to go on the outside of the coal. Like I should do it down here because the copper's going to be in the way, but I don't want to chop too many trees down. Not because I want to save the trees, just because it's... to do like a direction change, if you hold R, then you can change the tracks rather than putting them down and then manually pressing R to get the right direction. Just hold it down. It's super neat. I can't remember when they added that one, but that was a game changer. Right. The reason I've done that at the end is because we will need stone. Well, we won't. This is going past this series now, but later it's a good idea to have raw stone going into your main base, along with coal going into your main base. Right, next one. Finally, repair kits. Cool. So we've got bricks being made now, which is awesome. Put the bricks in. You can place these on the ground, and using the plus or minuses you can change the size of the thing you want. And you run slightly fast on bricks, so you can start making yourself paths and things like that. Just to save a bit of time. I tend not to make them in my mini base, but in my larger base I definitely have paths. Let's have a look. We need some iron. We're almost out. So this is where these are basically containers. So just left click and drag along. Grab some more of that. And we can start building some more of these again. So let's get these all above 20. Let's put some more of those. We'll need loads. And some lights. Why not? Build all of that. So where are we at? We are almost through the basic researches, so we can build ourselves. Now we're going to have to create the next research, which is it's logistics science, but everyone just calls it green science. And we'll make a small area where we will just produce other things we need. Like a mini shop. Should I do it? I changed my mind. Let's get this up. Right. So, I have some more machines. We'll be transitioning into the next assembly machine soon. So I'm placing these as ghost images because I don't have. I need some producing all this stuff at the moment. I do. So here, got one tile out. So because we need another belt here with this. Was it there? I just looked at the time and just lost my place. Yeah, that'll do. Right. So we'll have one going in. We're going to produce the green packs here. Now these take 3 copper and an iron plate. We'll just have a machine which makes a couple wires for them, and one bit of copper in will produce 2 wires going out. So that's why we've got 1 inserter in and 2 out. Probably not. We don't really care about ratios and speeds that much at the moment. So we need to pull in the iron, and then these machines, once I have them, maybe I'll cancel some of this stuff for a second. Oops. So the copper will go and we'll have copper wires come into the circuit makers, that will go on the belt, and on this side we want more gears to output onto the other side, the far side of this belt, so it'll be the bottom side. And these, it's 2 iron to make a gear, so I did 2 in and 1 out. So it's the opposite. So this is 1 in, 2 out for copper wires, and this is 2 in and 1 out for gears. So what we'll have then is a full belt of iron and a belt which has gears and circuits on, and copper down here, which I think you need copper to build guns. So we'll reserve that space for guns, I suppose. There we go. Power going. Right, so 6. Need some more of those. 4. Oops. So, couple wires. Shift right click, shift left click. Circuits, right, shift left. And now crafting will really speed up, because whenever we need resources we can just run and hold F and pick up everything on these lines. And that's sort of pre-manufactured gears and circuits, so that makes producing anything much quicker. So we can have guns being produced. Limit our chest to just 1 stack of guns, so that'll be 50 guns. Other things we'll need, very important, at this moment in time are the electric miners, so we can just saturate all the belts. So pull, long hands pull from the bottom belt, yellow pull from the top belt, so grab anything it needs. And so we'll limit that. Pair packs are done. Let's do faster inserters. Let's have a look. It's going to take a second. About 5 minutes left. So what we'll do now is we'll start building. Oh, yeah, no wonder this isn't run. I said we need copper, and I haven't supplied it with copper. Okay. So what does it need? Just metal and copper. So it's good. Metal from the top. There we go. Copper from the bottom. That makes more sense. Should run now. Yeah, it's filling up. Okay. So we need to produce definitely more power. I completely forgot about power. Didn't I? I did say we needed more. Oh, I built them. Yes, I built them. We'll go do that. Now what you find is when you're building these furnaces and smelters and things, that you'll pick up raw resources. Just dump those in. Just clear out your inventory now and again. I've got far too much coal, so I'll just chuck some of that in. Loads of trees. While I'm running around then I'll just make loads of poles. We'll go put in this electricity. I haven't filled this up. 2 of those, 1 of those. Do the electricity and we'll call it quits. And then next episode we'll move the sciences, research the things we need, and build the car. Next episode or the one after. And then I think the final episode we'll just have like a debrief, and just talk about some other random stuff. I just put these down. So I need a bit of pipe. It's good to have, which I haven't got, of course. Didn't follow my own rules there. Making pipe after you've made electricity items. Such. Takes a while now. Oops. Oh. I always have trouble placing these. I don't know why. Was that all of them? Oh, I've got 2 more. Okay, next research still. There we go. There's plenty of juice. See what our pollution's doing. We're still fine. This would be good. We can drive a car around here, destroy all of that. Okay, so fine. Fine. We'll just remove this now. So gradually, once you've got this set up, you just want to place as many miners as you can to just completely fill out these ore patches, so you never have to go back and look at them again, apart from when you're dismantling, I suppose. Right, we will leave it there. I think I'll look how much ore I've just picked up from these things. Let's get rid of that. Anything else? More coal again. Some of that. Awesome. Right, we'll leave it there. Join me next episode where we will move science and we will create the new green science as well. See you in the next one.